Zin first pick for Shopify. Damn, that's a ton of Zin prio. Normally people don't like playing Zin into like every jungler in the game. Contracts really likes it. I guess Inspired likes Zin as well. They both are Zin players. Inspired just gets a Sejuani. They take a Zir. Normally you want to play something that has the ability to fight with the Xin Zhao mid here. Ali is fine. Something that pushes, but Zin can't really do too much with the push. Depends. All right, Ezreal. See if Masu plays MF, or they could blind a top for Bwipo, but Bwipo normally doesn't like doing that. Like, you could just get a free Gwen here and then ban out like whatever counter picks you're afraid of, or Vladimir, whatever it is. They just go MF though. Yeah, Bwipo's not the type there to take an OP champion and then ban out counters. He wants to play like different matchups more than play OP champs. Alistar ban, Braum ban. I mean, that generally just means that Lucio wants to go Rel on 4. That's normally what that means. Yorick. Okay. That generally means that Fudge wants to play something like ranged. See, I assume it's just Rel on 4. Oh, they just go Nautilus instead. Yeah, Leona is pretty decent here. Fine lane into Nautilus, and then also combos well with Ezreal. And also Leona's good into MF because you can Leona ult the MF ult. Yeah, so there's the range top laner. That's why they banned Yorick. And now it's time for Bwipo to take the Azir top lane and then to play something else mid. They play Zed mid with Azir top. Boom. You kind of want to play a melee top laner here though. Nah, no shot, bro. Bwipo Vayne. All right, put the Scion in the bag and let's get on the road here. Scion in the bag. What are you talking about? Bwipo Vayne? Hell no. He wants to play something melee. I don't really like Scion Sejuani though. Generally, if you go Sejuani, I would like to see him play something that made some use of it. So, Emil, Jax, I think this could be a pretty good Jax game. If you're a proficient Jax player, it's good into Leona, good into Xin Zhao, fine into Gnar. You have a Sejuani on your team, which makes it scarier for the Gnar, so the Gnar can't play to the limits. The only champion that it's really not good against is the Talia here, but not that big of an issue, I would say. But then again, like, Bwipo is not the type of guy that would play a lot of Jax. Not too good of a Jax player.
Let it out.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. My coaching staff has a tier list of the 3 worst players in the league, and he's in there. So
oh no,
I don't know if that speaks to him as a skill level or what I'm doing to him, but I'll let the fans decide on that.
Damn, one of the worst 3 players in the league.
Poorly in scrims, so that's pretty fair that he thinks I'm not so good. But I prefer to just play the game rather than talk. I think he likes to talk. Likes to listen to himself talk a lot, so
true.
I'd rather just play League of Legends, and my talking days are over. I'm no longer into talking like I was when I was like 19. I think it's a little too much, for sure. But yeah, let's play some League of Legends.
That's a coincidence. That's a nice coincidence for Fudge. He likes talking less now than when he was 19. When he was 19, he like won his first split that he ever played in, and now he's on Shopify Rebellion. I wonder why he doesn't want to talk anymore. I mean, Gnar is supposed to be pretty good into Scion.
Is always nice to know that.
Oh, he takes approach velocity. That's the text. Approach velocity. Okay, Bwipo's got the text. I guess everyone takes that probably. That makes sense. All right, it's good versus ranged. I mean, it's good versus certain ranged champions. It's not good versus Gnar. Like, you can win the early levels maybe, but I mean, as Gnar gets more and more levels, I mean, normally if Scion is picked, people are banning Gnar.
To 5-minute swap that we often see where they go up into the top side, but now instead it's Shopify, Seos and Contract.
Honestly, there's like one good Gnar player in North America, and luckily he's on the team that I coach. So, Narutos, yeah, I mean, the criticism of Thanatos is that he can, like, last split was he was just the Gnar, or not last split, last year he was the Gnar Renekton player. He was the Gnar Renekton 2-trick.
The cleanse does come up very quickly back in again, so Masu actually going to be able to cycle that. And at least we'll have some sort of safety.
Okay, Fudge.
Meanwhile, still safe, although taking a bit of a beating.
Yeah, Bwipo is just whooping him early on in this lane.
I mean, he's not really whooping him, is he? Like, Bwipo was off a TP, and then Fudge just, Fudge just traded here while the wave is coming in. This is fine for the Gnar.
Here we go, mid gank.
Okay, Lucio looking for Palafox. Would like to at least get the flash out of the Talia.
Yeah, he has TP. He's just TPing back.
Close to that
I mean, he's chilling. Like, this is not a bad laning phase for the Gnar. I mean, the thing is that Scion will get a reset here, and they're going to swap. But after he catches this wave, Fudge can just swap as well. Not like Bwipo will just get tempo on the ball wave, and then maybe he can roam to grubs.
the late swap there. That's actually really good.
Yeah, you change one letter and it still works.
The late swap? Okay, I like it. I mean, you're probably not contesting this as Shopify. Oh, they are going to try to contest it. It's terrible to contest. You have zero control. You're just walking into death here. Andre's trying to go from the other direction, but yeah, it's not good. He'll just die here. He has no control. Like, he's just walking in blind. And Silent has the timer to move with ult, so is what it is. But I don't really like the item from Fudge. He should have went boots first, in my opinion.
They're coming to town to see.
They might be able to get one here.
One of these grubs on the very back end. Inspired will dash back over the wall. So final
Contracts will get Crab. They get one. Cyan got a proxy off, which is nice. He can proxy one more here. He knows that he's completely fine. He should proxy one more. Very easy to do here. There's no threat on him at all. This is a very hard dive, in my opinion. I don't think they should do it. This is just a waste of time. He should have been on his blue. And they know he's here. They know he's probably here because they don't see him walk through the ward. The red ward that's near his blue. It's just, I don't know. I think this is just a massive waste of time. Sion's also coming through the lane with ult. So if they try to make some dive happen, they're going to lose the game on the spot. Yeah, they're about to lose the game. Yep, they're not tracking Sion. Yeah, they're losing the game here, I think. Maybe it's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine at all. Oh, flash the Q. Jesus, Busio. I mean, it's still good for Fly. MF is just going to open bot here. But, yeah, I don't think Busio needed to die here. But, yeah, I mean, it's overall win for FlyQuest. Okay, so Talia moves top, so instead of being able to push in the top wave and have no one answer it, Quad is going to get 2 plates mid. Bro, you know what's crazy? I feel so, like, last night I slept 6 hours, 45 minutes, whereas the night before I slept 3 hours. I feel so insanely energized on 7 hours of sleep. Like, insanely energized, bro. I could do a 10-hour stream right now. I'd be chilling. Okay. They use Talia ult. Whippo just ults the W.
Yeah, and
has to flash as well. Borg be a thing on Art? No, there's no reason to go Borg. You already have percentage damage from your W.
Should be able to contest these.
Should just go Triforce. Ooh, Contracts is looking. Oh, they didn't chain it. I mean, this whole time, like, Quad has TP, but he's not TPing, bro. He's just going to sit and hit bot. This is so nice for him, too. Even though they only have 2 grubs, look at how many plates they got. They got, what, 2 plates mid, 4 plates bot. Okay, 3 plates bot, almost 4 plates bot. And they got a plate top. They're chilling super hard. Too old to be sleeping only 3 hours? It's actually true. I am too old to be sleeping only 3 hours. Rachel told me that shit this morning. She's like, you're going to start actually having, like, health problems if you keep on doing the schedule.
Just continues bashing on Fudge.
LPL, what do we got?
Inspired is here.
Looking kind of dry, honestly, as well.
From the solar flare, Inspired.
IG JDG on Friday. And then the BLG top on Sunday. The FPX NIP will probably be pretty close as well. Damn, bro. There's a lot of shit league in this next week.
Here comes Quad back on his.
It's a tough week, bro. Week 3 is going to be tough.
Has already been taken, so.
But you know what? In LTA, we get 2 bangers next week. At least for me, bro. Like, because, you know, I want to see where we stand right now. So, C9, we got TL FlyQuest next week. TL, FlyQuest, and Lion.
Yeah,
this is
full send it down
the
here.
3. It's a super week.
Even if it's not working out, taking the consolation.
Oh, Busio.
Blue buffs, and now
Busio has flash, but he's okay. Let's see. Where's the flip? Oh, he buffered the hook. Oh, that's unfortunate. That could have been big if they got Busio. That was actually pretty well played by Busio here.
If he doesn't hit that, he's got to be dead for sure.
Oh my God! Again? Wait. Quad's got to get in there. Lila!
He has no way to protect himself. Mazu should be able to find
this is why people hate playing MF right here. You saw that? That's right there why people call MF Mrs. Useful. Fudge is about to solo kill. Fudge solo killed. Wait, did he? Oh, he failed his Q. His Q hit a minion. God damn it. Bro, his Q hit a minion, so it didn't go to Buebo. He had a ward in the bush, so he probably would have been able to kill if the Q lands. Because he only would have needed 1 more auto. What happened to Milky Goat? He's just on RNG, to be honest. It's the main thing. Why has Sion probably been so high? I mean, there's just not many champions that are good into Scion right now that people are willing to play. Like, Scion has a ton of health, and normally the things that are good into Scion are like champions that have percentage damage. But none of the champs that have percentage damage are like that high prio, and like Rumble percentage damage got nerfed, so that is a good matchup for Rumble, but Rumble's normally banned.
Pretty big difference there.
Like, even in Sion's bad matchups, you can still just like exist. And if you know, like, if you understand how to proxy, if you understand how to play out your early levels, you're normally going to be in pretty good spot. That's solo kill. Fudgy Cakey. Oh my god, they're just getting completely... What the... They just got whooped.
Keeps him alive for only a second longer as Whippo knocking Fudge up into the air underneath the tier 1 turret. Fudge will take the
well,
kill,
you'll take that if you're Scion, though. Even though it's a shutdown. You gonna get the wave? How much of the wave did he get? He didn't get that much of the wave. He actually kind of the wave, I think. Darius not good versus Scion. I think it's like Darius is just not super strong right now in general. It's not good versus like other... The thing is, Darius, you can pick it into Scion, but it's not like people are just picking Scion with nothing, right? Like, they're picking Scion when they play things like Azir. They're playing it with carry mid laners, so you can play Darius into the Scion if you really want. But you're playing Darius versus Azir later on in the game, so you're going to have a tough one.
Never finish out because FlyQuest are in a better position.
Yeah.
They're getting fisted.
Did such a
True.
good job trading the other side of the map earlier, like you're talking about with the turret plate money. This one, though, Fudge against the player
kill here, no?
that was trash-talking him at the tower. Does get
I feel like
knocked
Fudge
up,
could have just played it a little bit better. I don't think he needed to W
He is
yet.
one
He should have
shot.
W'd a little bit later.
Okay, it's just 1-for-1 shutdown. Not bad.
1 for 1. Yeah, 1 for 1.
Okay.
They agree. All right, it's a 1-for-1. I also saw it was a 1-for-1.
Sure. I don't think this is going to be 1-for-1. Seos is in some danger here. The Rift Herald has already been secured by
Could have carried the game, Missy.
Seos still trying to get away. The soldiers miss. They still need a little bit more damage. Surely Whippo can just walk this in. The Rift Herald is summoned up. Seos
I don't know what that was.
trying to exit, but it's not going to happen. They're just deciding who they want to give the money to. And it looks like Inspired will be happy to take the extra paycheck, as now the Herald will collide with the tier 1 turret. That one's down too. Whippo continuing to walk forward as Palafox does not get rid of him there with a seismic shove. Whippo needs a little bit more damage as the
Get him, Whippo! Oh, okay. All right, he's just walking under the turret, bro. He's just taking turret shots for fun. This is a dive. Oh my god, Quad died, and Whippo's like, wait, what the hell? You died? How?
The enemy mid laner over the head, and Palafox is gone. Whippo will die here. We call that a good death. But man, that costs a lot of resources.
The triangle to safety, that's a new one.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of trigonometry as Whippo now getting jumped on by Seos, and that is exactly where Whippo is happy to be. Look at the damage on that Titanic Hydra, just smacking this Leona around.
He's just going to kill the Leona. Hey guys, just don't int. I am killing Leona.
Now he surely dies with the fire back from Quad, as Inspired has to flash away so that he's not trading his own life back for it.
Leona's on the run, bro. Leona got out of there somehow.
Getting away from Whippo.
Like, there's a narrative that Razorg is just like elo held by everyone,
He does not stop.
but I think it's kind of fake. Oh my god, we gotta hit that Busio. Bro, why is Contracts going in here? Bro, what the hell? Why are we ever engaging here? Sion's first move?
Try to escape as Busio ready to re-engage with the dredge line to find Palafox. Bullet time.
That guy's dead.
Oh,
if Baron was up, it would be Baron.
Facilitates another one. Double kill over to Inspired, and Whippo is 1v1ing Fudge off on the side. Surely about to die here. One more is going to do it. Fudge gets the hyper proc to guarantee, but now Whippo is
Fudge is on the board.
No chance.
Boys trying. I mean, the problem is they don't have anyone that's actually going to be able to kill this Sion on their team, like, in a fast manner. Like, normally if you're playing Ezreal, you want Azir, or you want some type of, like, damage-dealing carry mid laner. Like, Talia is a control mid laner, essentially. It's like anti-dash. It's like the Poppy of mid lane, you know? You're not going to actually be nuking a Sion when a Sion's walking into you. So when you play into Sion, normally you don't want Ezreal. And here, the reason why they let Sion through is because in their mentality, they already have Gnar, so they think like, oh, Whipple is not going to have a good Sion game, but he just ignored the Gnar most of the time, just proxied, played the early waves well, they swapped. It's very hard to do anything.
Advantage over his counterpart, but man, it is he is up against quite the task.
Azir is not here yet. I mean, I think Inspired Inspired went a little bit early, but I guess it's fine. Bwipo didn't have a good angle here. Contracts will end up dying. That's just GG. This is where the TP comes in.
Busio down to about 10% HP, has to walk away from this one. And again,
never mind. I guess Inspired went at the right time because Sion was ulting. I just thought that Fudge was gonna like join this quicker. I thought that they were gonna play this faster.
The teleport arrival, those things take a while. Plus, it's a little late. Like so, the snap play.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's actually a good play.
Fudge making the play.
What can they do with that? They can't do anything. And Fly is on soul point.
Off guard there.
Gets another one. All right, what can they do?
It's not gonna change the game that much. You know, it's weird because watching this game, it feels like the game is super FlyQuest favored, but they're only up 2k gold. But it just feels like Shopify can never fight. So maybe it's just draft diff, honestly. 3 tanks. I mean, the 3 tanks could be bad if they had a different mid laner. They didn't have Talia. The 3 tanks can be not so good. The thing is, it's like when you play Xin Zhao Talia into Azir Sejuani, you actually can't do like you should theoretically want to fight around mid when you have Xin Zhao Talia, but you can't really do that into Sejuani Azir.
We'll see if that shrine ends up
so you just end up getting outscaled essentially.
That's kind of what you're looking for, though. These little seismic shoves, little chunks. They go for a wall.
Oh, nice catch there on the quad, who immediately has to pop the stasis, just trying to stay alive.
I mean, he didn't get a good wall here. It's actually playable.
But now it's traded back as Seos falls.
It was unkillable though. Oh, he shifted in. Oh, they want to fight. Oh, he caught Masu. Hold up, he caught Masu. If they kill Masu, they can maybe win. They get Baron here. Hold up. Shopify can win. Wait, why is B-Boy hitting the Baron? He's killing Fudge. He wanted to reset his E, I guess. No, the Otacon. No, B-Boy, why did we have to Q Baron? They actually would have just got Baron here. Now they have to deny Drake. They would have got Baron and they could have denied Drake.
It's critical.
Why did we Q? Why did we Q it?
The engage onto quad and then the re-engage from Seos and
Fly has been looking kind of shaky in these LTA games. Not gonna lie, like yesterday they played pretty well. Who did they play against yesterday? Dig?
Quad comes out of stasis and uses the Azir ult.
I don't know who they played against yesterday. I think it was Dig. But their Lion game was kind of shaky. This game is kind of shaky. Considering how ahead they were, it didn't feel like they played the map that well.
Able to get a nice little bump there. They get the shutdown onto
Watch this. B-Boy's like, hey, Fudge, nice HP bar, bro. Haha. Gotcha. Gotcha, Fudge.
This will slow them down a little bit. The other big thing for me is that B-Boy and Palafox throughout that entire thing, Palafox set the wall to kind of set it up.
Oh, 100T. Oh, they played against 100T. They played a pretty good game versus 100T.
To
be fair.
And then the two of them, the main
they played a pretty good 100T's game.
Absolutely untouched.
Look at Revan. Revan's like, why the f did they hit the Baron? Why did B-Boy hit the Baron? And then your 80 carry hits you with the to reset my E.
Yeah.
Gives me cooldown on my E by hitting the Baron.
On the precipice of having
brother, what?
Even bigger
You're killing you. You're killing your top laner. You're killing your top laner, bro.
The Dragon Soul. That was very
man, you hate to see it. Quad got caught 2 times in a row. Yeah, I mean, here he got caught, and then he thought that he would be fine because he had Zhonya's and ults. And he just really wasn't fine. Oh, Fudge? Oh, really a pretty good reaction from Inspired, to be honest. Inspired made it. Oh my god, what the f did Palafox just do? What the f did we just watch Palafox do? And now we get the Palafox player cam where he goes like this. He always does that, bro. He always does right after it.
Bwipo and Quad having to back away now as B-Boy continues retaliating, putting bullet after bullet into Busio, who dredge lines forward. Seos misses the Zenith blade.
Wait, they're actually going to win the fight 4v5 with Palafox doing this.
Finds one back. Palafox traded for Busio. Bwipo continuing to
Ezreal speaking.
B-Boy's damage.
He's speaking a small amount. What?
Bwipo with a 2-man decimate as Fudge has to try to hop away from Masu. A little bit more damage.
Press W, Fudge. Press W, Fudge. Nice, Fudge. Nice, Fudge. Well played.
Fudge takes down Inspired.
Oh, but never mind. The game's over, though. Well, we just blame Palafox and go next. You did what you could, Fudge. Fudge, you're actually, like, playing a good game, though. This is the best game you've played this year. Okay, Fudge, I see you. It's not your fault, bro. It's not your fault. Your mid laner just, oh, your mid laner's backed int again. Oh, my God, Quad. How did we miss that? No, this is like a joke, bro. No, he's coming back in to die again. He wants to die so badly, bro. It's crazy, bro. He wants to die so badly here. He wants to die so bad. I can't believe what I just saw, bro. I can't believe what I just saw. That shit was crazy right there.
Of your lung
Nah. Show the Palafox ult. Show the Palafox ult into the player cam reaction. That's what they always do. Watch it. Ready? Ready?
Handing the dredge line onto contracts, and then Palafox getting absolutely
player reaction. Come on, player reaction.
Well, he wanted to put the wall, but not surf that wall. Some walls, Flowers, you just build and you leave them. You don't need to surf on every wall. That one right into the Scion. It was going to be a good one, you know.
Player reaction. Come on.
Scion. Ultimate was going to deny the chase down there, but then we got into this crazy fight where B-Boy was doing so much.
Am I not entertained? I'm actually liking this game, to be honest. I am entertained by this game. It is true. This game is kind of hype.
And then
it's like getting dirty,
here, even with the timing.
But I'm down. Wait, let's see the Palafox reaction. Come on.
I think Mithy is representative of many FlyQuest fans right now.
Come on.
This scrap here. In the end, still FlyQuest did increase their gold lead, but these fights.
Okay, catch onto Seos.
And Seos is not tanky, bro. He needs to stop playing like he is tanky. Oh my God, Palafox. I mean, that's kind of unlucky. He got ulted through the team. Too bad he like lost his flash and like inted twice before this.
Quad has already killed Palafox. Contracts dies to Masu. B-Voy, Seos, and Fudge all in full retreat. The Leona has to heal. FlyQuest only losing health on their frontline meatballs. That's A-OK. They're marching it up to Bear.
Yeah, the frontline diff here is huge. FlyQuest frontline incredible.
Seos really loves getting silent. Yeah, he's walking forward as if he's tanky, but he's just not tanky. They go insta Drake, right? His soul up, 13 seconds. Zion's going to start walking in. He's not going to let them get it for free.
Masu getting caught out by Fudge here.
I don't mind Fudge doing this. He kind of has to. Like, he low-key has to do that. People will flame him for it, but if he lets them walk into Drake, if like he doesn't make this play, they just lose Drake and lose the game. So it's mega desperation, and it probably won't work. But it's like, what else are you going to do? The game's over.
Damage. A little bit dicey, but looking like a FlyQuest win.
Yeah, Contracts will try to buy as much time as he can. Jumps in, drops the ulti, flashes away. FlyQuest.
No, Fudge played well this game. He was the elo held this game for sure. Contract's a real team. Contracts is just limited in his view of the game, I would say. Like he's a confidence player, but I feel like his game knowledge is like he understands how he wants to play the game a lot of the time. But if that plan breaks down, it feels like a lot of times he doesn't know what he needs to be doing in like mid game. I think his early game is like pretty creative though, and he has like confidence, which is good. But
Shopify knows that they have to do something. They cannot just let FlyQuest get away with what they got. And there it is.
I mean, they got Otacon. It's not going to matter at all. They just get to die twice now.
So they have the false lives. Dredge line not quite used.
Quad decided not to drift in. That's smart of him.
He will be the first to lose that false life as Inspired is locking up a couple.
Inspired held his ult because he knows that they're respawning.
Tier 3 turret and top lane inhibitor
do the Boston thing.
FlyQuest continuing the pressure as the seismic shove misses. Busio trying to go forward. Inspired only locks up Seos. That's not the target that they want, but the super
do the boss special. Flippo.
Now the Nexus turret
for the culture. We need the viewership.
About half HP. Contracts singing the same song. Quad is
come on, bro. Boss just got offline. If you do the boss special right now on the turrets, like you can revive the viewership yourself. No, Flippo, bro. For the content, think about it, man. Okay, that game was not cleaned by FlyQuest at all. That was an entertaining one, though. I like that one. This is a big chance for the Boston viewers to become fans of the LTA.